Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Elevation, elevation,
Elevation who?
elevation, elevation, elevation of the mind, elevation of elevation.
Always remember to always elevate to your next level. Never allow anybody to make you feel less than, unworthy, or anything else. Always remember to elevate because you're an elevation of the room. Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning into the I Am Virtual Book Tour. And yes, we're still at it. We're still celebrating and we are still tuned in. Today, we have my awesome author friend, co-author, one sister from another mother, April Jackson Hunter. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm actually good today. Today's been a really good day.
That is excellent. That's a good thing though, because we had those days. They start off kind of rough and they end kind of rough. So to say that it's a good thing, right? See, we're not gonna talk about yesterday though. We gonna leave yesterday back there, but
Okay.
And at the end, we are here now, and you are here. So can you tell the people where you're tuning in from and who you are?
Well, I don't really share my location. I'm a survivor,
Okay.
domestic violence. But I
Okay.
am in Georgia.
Hey,
I'm in
absolutely. That's fine. I understand because I'll be sharing mine too. So, girl, I understand. So, today we gonna get into that book called CEO Affirmations for a CEO in a Move. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
And that's a great book because listen, we all bosses in here. We the CEO of our own mission, so we need the book ourselves.
And I be trying to tell people that I was like, we box ourselves in so much, but we are so much more, especially queens. We
Right.
do so much in a day that we don't even think about. Like it's like routine to us, but we boss up every day. So it's like, bring it.
Right. So tell me, what made you decide to get into this project?
I mean, I really like Tiffany. I like what she stands for. And it's like anything that she puts her name on, she puts her heart in it, and I feel that. And it's a vibe for me. So when it's a vibe for me, I love to contribute. I love to contribute.
Absolutely. So what was your affirmation dedicated to? Like how did you what was you focus on in your affirmation? And did you do one or did you do two or was it just one?
I did five. So
Oh, wait, hold on. She's at five. So what was your affirmations focused on, Miss Five
I
Affirmations?
deal with okay. No, but seriously, my big issue would be when I first started. And you guys, I have like two businesses that I do. I have a nonprofit. I have my book brand that I focus on.
Right.
So my thing about me was time management and self healing. And once you're a CEO, you try to do it's your baby, and you try to
Right.
have your hands on everything. You know what I'm saying that has to do with your baby. And I was getting drained, and I had to realize that I got to focus on keeping myself going because I can't give my readers, I can't give my clients that come to my nonprofit seeking resources, I can't give them the best of what I have to offer if I'm not at my best. So my affirmations were about self help and about just listening to you, your body, and honing in on that.
And you know how important that is? Because so many times we work, or help, and we drain ourselves out. So
Yeah,
that is so important that you did focus on that. Because like you
yeah,
said, you was drained out because you wasn't, you was giving yourself and stretching yourself thin and
yeah.
didn't take the time to take self-care, which that's one thing that I tend to focus on. So I commend you for even stepping into that realm because so many times we forget about us.
That is my whole key point. Because like I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna just use myself as an example because I'm just like I'm gonna talk about me. But I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I'm a wife. I still have a full time job. What I'm saying? And I run two businesses, so like sleep was like non-existent for me.
Right.
Because like I'm trying to make sure that I have things organized over here, and I make sure that this fundraiser I'm about to put off is going off without a hitch. And I gotta make sure my chapters for my books that I'm about to release is where it needs to be, and I'm gotta make sure I'm a wife at first of all to my wife, and I make sure that I'm a mother and a grandmother, and it's like, when do I sleep? I'm running around here on Zambuki's drinking coffee and no trying to keep it together.
And you know, that's tend to be the question I get asked too. When do you sleep? And that is a good question because when you got all these projects, it's like, when do you sleep? You sleep, but is you really sleeping?
Because your mind is still,
Still moving.
yeah.
Right. Right. And
I ended
then
up having to, I'm sorry, cutting you off.
no.
I ended up having to my therapist because I do. I'm in therapy, and I try to
Mhm.
let people know that you have to check in with yourself because we have
Right.
to normalize mental health. You
Right.
know, um, so my therapist ended up having to give me sleeping pills because I
Mm.
was to the point because I suffer from insomnia
Right.
and because my mind don't shut off because
Right.
I'm a creative visionary. So I will sit up here, my mind is just racing, and I'm like, I could be writing this book, maybe this a book I can put together, and it's like
Mhm.
it's always firing off, and I'll be up days and not sleep to the point where I'm about to burn out.
Right.
So I've got sleeping pills, and it works wonders. I pop me two, and I would like in the morning I'd be like, yes, Jesus, thank you for
Now,
that.
tell the audience, how important do you feel that they need to be able to focus on their self-care and taking that moment out for themselves? Like, because some people they miss that importance of how bad it really is.
Listen, your body heals itself when it's asleep. And if you're not sleeping, if you're not resting, then you're not healing. And that's where you get the sicknesses and you break down your immune system and you tend to get weak and we overeat. All these things come into play.
Right.
So it's simple as getting proper sleep that a lot of your life things that you've been having problems with, acne and all the other stuff, can really alleviate itself when you allow your body to heal itself properly. It's like when you sleep.
And the good thing about it is, even if you just take a moment and shut your brain off, unplug.
And I got a key thing for that too. And my therapist talked about that too.
So,
And
can you give
now
us what's the key thing? Can
I'm
we
about to
get
tell you. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to hook you up. Look, some tea. This some tea, so y'all better pay attention. This is tea.
all
I'll just
right?
say no.
Hold on.
For real. No, my therapist suggests me to take an hour of uninterrupted me time. I can't do an hour because I'm very busy, but I do take my 30 minutes. I will take my 30 minutes. I won't do anything. I won't look at TV. I will sometimes I meditate, but most of the time I just lay on my bed on my pillow and stare at the ceiling just to give my brain time to process the day and digress.
Right.
And it really does shift my attitude. And I tell people this, even when you are a mother of many kids, a single mom of many
Mhm.
kids, that was me. I had three small babies at one time, and I was single. The bathroom is your safe haven because
Right.
nobody bothers you in the bathroom.
Well,
So I
see,
would go
not
in the
even
bathroom.
the truth sometimes, because my kids like to come.
Listen, don't open this door. Somebody be bleeding down and going to jail, and I ain't playing. Did I lose you? Did I
Are you
lose
here
you?
with me? I'm
I'm here.
back. I'm
Oh.
back. All right. I'm here.
No, yeah. So I be like somebody would be bleeding down and going to jail. I open this door, and I would get in the bathtub, and I would just lay in the bathtub. And sometimes you get your little glass of wine in, or you get a little
Mm-hmm.
soft music playing. It can even be 15 minutes, because sometimes you got to still it. Especially when you have smaller kids. You can't leave smaller kids alone too long, or they'll be done burnt your house down. So don't
Listen.
don't leave them alone too long. But you have to get some moments. You can sneak in
Right.
like 5 minutes to yourself just to digress for a minute and go back at it, because it really does help. Your brain has to have time to process what's going on, to process the day's events. And okay, so I had a bad day,
Mhm.
but I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow we're gonna do a little something different. Just you gotta have little moments for yourself. Just feel them. It's listen. The world gonna keep going. That book project still gonna keep going. That job you got still gonna keep going. But you gotta have time to just breathe.
Right.
That's it.
Absolutely. Inhale, exhale, deep breaths.
'Cause I was
So,
about to lose it.
oh no, we can't have you losing it now.
I
We
was.
we
That's why I had to do something different because
right.
literally I was like, I'm. I've done too much. I'm overwhelmed. And I was in this thing
Right.
about to cry and I hate you. And it's
Right.
like,
Right.
it was simple as I needed to go to sleep. I
Right.
needed
And
to
it's because
recharge my
you're
battery.
not
Yeah,
resting. Right. You're not resting and you have 20 other jobs you still unattend to. So
yeah.
do you think you can read us one of your affirmations that you did right?
Let me tell you, I got it on hand right now. I ain't gotta read it. I'm gonna put it on
Oh,
you.
well, hey,
My biggest affirmation is it's okay to let somebody help you. You can't do everything by yourself. Because listen, I know it's hard to put in your baby in somebody else's hands. But if you need help, ask for it. It's okay to not to be able to do everything. It's okay. And I had to learn it the hard way.
mhm.
And I say this: make sure you're somebody who you really can trust. Do not give your baby off to somebody who you know going you set yourself up for failure. Don't do that. But they
Right.
have apps like Buffer, because I don't even hardly be on social media. I load my Buffer up and it posts to all my social medias, and then got to be on social media to answer questions. I'll go back on there and read or reply to, what I'm saying,
Mhm.
some response. But that's a big thing for me because I was burning out myself trying to do
Tend
my
to
social
all
media
the social
thing.
medias and
Yeah,
marketing.
so I get on there. I load up my Instagram. I load up both my Instagram business page and my personal one. I load up my Twitter. I load up my LinkedIn. I load up my Facebook accounts. You know what I'm saying? And it fires it off whatever time I put it on there. And I use Mailchimp for like newsletters I'll be sending out sometimes. So you load it up, it'll send it off. You know what I'm saying? I use stuff like it's just apps and
Right.
delegating. I have a small staff for my nonprofit. Like I have a treasurer, a secretary, and I have a vice president. I just delegate stuff. You know, since I don't have to always be have my hands on everything. You just have to delegate stuff, or what I'm saying. I need help. You know what I'm saying? Ask for help. I need it. You know, I know I get it, your baby. I get it. I get it. But sometimes it's too much.
Yeah,
So
it is.
okay,
And
back.
they gotta, and that's the thing. So many people have the problem to delegate. They don't want to delegate. They don't want to give it
Me.
they baby away. They like, wait, I'm not sure. So so an entrepreneur or CEO on a mission, what can you tell them how to make them feel comfortable to delegate?
You have to listen. I'm still not comfortable with delegating.
Right.
But I'm being vulnerable. But once I allow somebody else to help me, and it went as planned, it was so much more easier to do it the next time. I'll say just step out on faith and try it out. And if it works for you, let it fly. If it don't work, okay, I'm not using you no more. Let me try to see if I can find somebody else that I can trust. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do because it was like I said, it was hard. It was getting hard, and I just had to. In order for me to breathe, I had to stop trying to be Wonder Woman because I'm not her.
Absolutely. Now, how do they contact you for the book? And is it out on pre-orders right now, or is it already when is it officially out?
Yeah. It's we. I put my order in, so I don't know when they're going to be coming. But yeah, it's out there, and they can go to my website. www.mercedescloset, not Mercedes Closet. Yeah, I'm sorry, forgive me. I got so many.
So many
www.
businesses.
I know www.aprilmjacksonhunter.com, and they can get it from there. And they come autographs wherever you guys want me to ship it to.
And how much is the copy?
My copy is now, I think it's $20. It might be still on pre-sale. I gotta go and look at it, but I think it's 20. It'll be 20 plus shipping and handling.
All right, guys. Those CEOs out there that's on a mission, we got an affirmation book for you.
Yeah.
There's no reason. And Chucks, if you want to take it back, we got an affirmation book for the woman on a
Yeah. In
mission. If you
general.
want to go back
Yeah.
to the first book that it came from, because it
Yeah.
started off with the affirmation for a woman on a mission. So now we got
Absolutely.
the CEO affirmations
And it's not
on a
even
mission.
just business owners. People in general
Right.
can benefit from this CEO book, because you
Mhm.
might think you got something going on. People do stuff out their houses, what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
do hair out their houses, they do eyelashes out their houses. That's still you being the CEO. So you got to
Absolutely.
put yourself in a CEO mindset to get yourself moving to bigger and better platforms, bigger and better platforms.
Now, what advice could you give to an entrepreneur, an author, anybody out there that's just trying to make a better thing for their life to just elevate themselves? What's some kind words you can give them to motivate them to not self sabotage or to get stuck or to doubt themselves? Because it's gonna have those moments, but they need that one quote or some words that could keep them to keep pushing through.
I hear people a lot say YOLO, you only live once.
Mm,
That is so not true. You only die once, but you
right,
live every day. And every day you wake up is another chance for you to get it right. If yesterday wasn't good for you, because you're not going to have a good day every day. You're
right.
not going to come in and get 20 clients, especially after we first started out. We first started out, it's going to look like you made the wrong decision. But trust me and trust the process. And you just got to, every day you get up, keep it pushing, keep it going. And you're going to see in the end that it was all worth it. So I say this. You don't never only live once, you only die once, but you live every day, and every day you have is a gift. Open it up every day and enjoy your gift.
Amen. Amen. She said a mouthful, and that's pretty much all that needs to be said. The book is out. Get in touch with her for your copy. And tell them how to contact you for the other businesses that you have too, and the other books that you have as well.
Yeah, guys, I am all across social media. I am on Facebook and Instagram at April M. Jackson Hunter. I am on Twitter at Mercedes Closet. I am on TikTok as the author April M. Jackson Hunter. And you guys can find me. If you want to email me, you can email me at mercedescloset at yahoo.com. You can check out my nonprofit page at www.mercedescloset.com. And again, my website, April M. Jackson Hunter at no, aprilmjacksonhunter.com. Because you guys know I am plus size author base, so you can check me out.
Thank you, April. It is always an honor and a blessing to have you come through. And of course, I had to have you on the I Am She virtual book tour. It wouldn't be a tour without my bestie. Gotta throw her in there. Yes. Thank you for coming through. Everybody that's viewing now will view later. We thank you for tuning in. I will be back again, actually September 6th at 8 o'clock
Okay.
with another I Am She virtual book tour. And that pretty much shall be wrapping up the tour. And yes, I will be doing a tour again in a couple of months. So be ready, be prepared. And if you got a book, come shout it out. Come celebrate you. Ain't no
All
reason why
right.
the world shouldn't know who you are and what you do. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I have been your host, the lady behind the mess. And thanks, April. Tell the people goodbye.
Let me get a date game.
Introducing to some and reintroducing to others. Speaker, entrepreneur, motivational coach, and author, Sheena Gadan. If you wish to contact her, you can contact her via email at sgadan16@gmail.com or